start a real quick project that I hope you guys enjoy. Take your smaller piece of paper, your 4x4, fold it in half and cut down the middle. You need a scissors or very good at tearing, and we'll go ahead and do that, and I'll wait for you. Okay, here we are. 2x4, fold it lengthwise, like so. And then fold it in half longwise. Open it up, put your finger at the point down there. This is the open side is at the top, the folded side is at the bottom. Put your finger there and just fold it up on top of itself, making like a triangle there. And do the same on the other side. Okay. If you were interested in making this a little bit more sturdy, it would be okay to put like a little piece of tape to hold it together right there. That's all, right? Just like that. Now, from here, you're going to have the open edge and the point pointing down, and that little horizontal line is right there. And what you're going to do is envision about this area from the horizontal line up to the top in thirds, and fold down 1/3 onto itself horizontal, just like that, and then do the same thing on the other side. Okay. I'm sure you've guessed it by now. Over here, we're going to make a tiny little triangle. So I use my thumbnail, hold where I want to go, and fold it onto itself, and then squish. Do the same over here. Use my thumbnail, make a triangle, fold it down onto myself there, and then squish. So that's what you've got. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Use your thumbnail, fold the corner down onto itself, and squish. Over here, fold it onto itself, and squish. And at this point, I like to have a little help and just make those corners real good. Squish it down real good, because paper is kind of thick and it's small. So voila, there's your heart. And what we do with this, I'm going to steal Claire Michelle's book. And we can use this as a nice little bookmark. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold the page. See, there's a little pocket on the back, and you tuck it in. And then you close the book. And when you want to come back and read, you open it up. And you're greeted by a nice little heart. Isn't that darling?
That's great.
Okay, hope you like it.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Hi everyone. Let's get started on our new project. Okay, start with your paper. I know my paper might be a little bit bigger than yours, but we did this so that it's easier for you to see what we're doing. Very simple folds to start. Just start and fold it in half. Open up and fold in half the other way so that there's a crisscross down the middle. Okay, go ahead. Okay, it's all about making pre-folds right now. So we're just gonna take one of the halves that we already made, aim for that midline, doesn't matter which side, and fold to the halfway point, turn it around, and do it again, like so. Okay. Okay, open up and do the same thing again. Take the bottom to the middle, turn it around, and fold the bottom to the middle. Okay. Okay, from this position, you have the open across the middle. I like to use my left finger, index finger with my fingernail, and I hold this in place right here at the middle. And with my right hand, fold an imaginary line right between here and here. So you're just going to bring this up so that this internal line there matches up with the top, and just give it a little internal squish there. Okay? Okay, now we're going to do the same thing on the bottom half. Use your finger to hold that place over here. Gently pull this up and fold down right along that invisible line that is there, and just give it a little squeeze right like that. Okay, from here, just gently press this down. Make sure it's all lined up, middle to middle. Don't get off skew here, and press down. Give it a nice squish across the top, across the bottom, and very good. From here, turn it around. We're going to do the same thing again on this side. Use your index finger, hold your place there, gently lift, and bring this to line up across the top, and do that internal squish right there. And then when you're done with that, we can do the same thing again. Just bring this down for this imaginary line right here, line it up, and do an internal squish right there. So that's what we are left with. Ah, you guessed it, we're just gonna squish that down real quick. Let's keep going. Okay. From here, take one of the corners, it doesn't matter which one, and fold it up. What we're doing, we're just making an easy pre-fold right there. And when you finish that, come over here, do a quarter turn and fold the other side down. Give it another corner turn and fold this one up. Quarter turn and fold it down. Okay, thank you. Okay, from here, take one of these corners. The pre-folds are already there, should be easy. Lift it up, expand the middle, and push it into the center point and just squish it down. When you're done with that, do a quarter turn, lift that fold, gently open, and squish it down into the middle. Quarter turn, lift the flap, push it down, quarter turn, and voila. Okay, that's where we are. Okay, from here, take one of the inner points. We're gonna fold it on the halfway to make a triangle. Show up a triangle. So just line it up real well and give it a nice squish. And do that for all 4 points. Okay. Okay, gang, that's that. It's starting to look interesting, isn't it, with the different colors? Okay, what we just folded, we're gonna tuck it under. Fold it the other way inside itself, right on the line that you just made, and squish it in there. And then do the same with all 4. Gently tuck it inside, right on the folded line, and press it down. Okay, and the last one. Okey-doke. And that's that right there.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, here we are. We have all our little corners tucked in on top of themselves. And this is a good point if you would like to put a little surprise on the inside. I happen to have a little picture of a friend, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put mine right in the middle, and it can be an expression, it could be a picture, it could be a piece of gum, whatever you wanna put in there. But that's what I'm putting into mine, just as an example. So I'm putting it back in there, and we're gonna move on to the next step, which is take one of these middle points and fold it down on top of itself to the lower meeting point, right at the middle there, see? And you're going to do that with all of them. Take that middle point and bring it down to that midway and squish. And point and bring it down. Point and bring it down. Okay, we just made that internal fold. Just gonna do the same thing again and fold it back inside itself and tuck it in, right on the pre-fold line that we just made. So take those points, fold it on the pre-fold and tuck it in. And take that and tuck it in. I hope you guys are enjoying the double-sided paper. See how cute it is. So in my situation, there's a nice little face inside there.
Oh, nice.
And I'm gonna just take the edge of my pencil and reinforce those creases that I made so that it lays flat. And I can't wait to see what you guys do with yours. I think it would be great if you put a real picture in there instead of just a printout. But I also like the idea of putting a little message in there too. Like if you say something like Hankin's great, or Happy Valentine's Day, or thinking of you, something like that. But isn't that cute? Nice little frame picture.
Great. Thank you. Great. Thanks.